Hello everyone, this is Desocrates, and in this video we're going into the history of the ancient Greek prophet Tiresias, the blind prophet famous for his clairvoyance and once becoming a woman. On Mount Selene in the Peloponnese, as Tiresias came upon a pair of snakes having sex, he decided to hit them with a stick. This act displeased the goddess Hera, and she punished Tiresias by transforming him into a woman. As a woman, Tiresias became a priestess of Hera. She married and even had children who also had the gift of prophecy. After 7 years being a woman, on the 8th year, according to Ovid, he found the same pair of snakes and said, "If cudgeling you has the power to alter the sex of the person who deals you the wallop, here is a second one for you." With that, Tiresias promptly recovered the figure and bodily parts he was born with. There are different stories as to how Tiresias became blind. The first, most direct, was that he was simply blinded by the gods for revealing their secrets. Another version, called the Bathing of Pallas, is where Tiresias was blinded by Athena after he stumbled onto her taking a bath naked. Tiresias' mother was a nymph of Athena and begged her to undo her curse, but the goddess could not. Instead, Athena cleaned his ears, giving him the ability to understand birdsong, therefore the gift of Aubury. In the last version, Zeus and Hera were arguing over who received more pleasure during sex, Zeus saying that women do and Hera saying men do. As Tiresias had experienced both, the gods decided to make him the judge. Tiresias responded by saying of 10 parts a man enjoys one only, of course implying that Zeus is correct. This obviously angered Hera, and she instantly struck him blind for his impiety. Zeus could do nothing to stop her or reverse her curse, but to compensate, he did give Tiresias the gift of clairvoyance and high prestige. Tiresias also makes an appearance in the Odyssey, in which Odysseus calls up the spirits of the dead, known as the Necbia. So sentient is Tiresias even in death that he comes up to Odysseus and recognises him and calls him by name before he has drunk the black blood of sacrifice. Even Odysseus' own mother cannot accomplish this, but must first drink deep before her ghost can see her son. Tiresias also appears in the myth involving Narcissus, which is where Tiresias reveals to Narcissus' mother that the boy will thrive as long as he never knows himself. Like many other oracles or prophets, Tiresias is usually reluctant to offer the whole of what he sees in his visions. Tiresias also appears in a few stories involving the city of Thebes. He appears with Cadmus, the founder and first king of Thebes, to warn the current king, Pentheus, against denouncing Dionysus as a god. Both Tiresias and Cadmus dress up as worshippers of Dionysus to go up the mountain with the Theban woman and honour the god. Oedipus, another mythological king of Thebes, calls upon Tiresias to help in the investigation of the previous king's murder, who was also the father of Oedipus. Tiresias at first refuses to give a direct answer, and instead hints that the killer is someone who Oedipus really does not wish to find. Oedipus accuses Tiresias of not having any foresight, and even that he had been involved in the murder. Out of anger, Tiresias reveals that it was in fact Oedipus himself who had committed the crime. Outraged by this, Oedipus throws him out of the palace, but then afterwards realises the truth. He also appears when Creon, now king of Thebes, refuses to allow Polynices to be buried. His niece defies the order but is caught, and Creon decrees that she is to be buried alive. The gods express their disapproval of this decision through Tiresias, who tells Creon, "The city is sick through your fault." Tiresias died after drinking water from a tainted spring, but even after his death he kept his powers of prophecy. Thanks for watching, remember to subscribe as more videos like this will be coming out soon.